Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Energy and Resources and asks, how many homes were retrofitted in March through the Warm Up New Zealand Heat Smart Home Insulation Scheme?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee. The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
I'm pleased to advise the House that in March, 3,837 houses were retrofitted with the home installation or clean heating device. Since the scheme started on the 1st of July 2009 last year, the very large sum of 37,532 houses have received assistance under the scheme. The target for the first year was 27,000 houses, so that record has been beaten by some 10,000 in only 9 months of the scheme's existence to date.
Melissa Lee.
Supplementary question to the Minister. How many houses retrofitted so far are occupied by people on low incomes?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, this is one of the most pleasing aspects of the scheme. So far, the uptake from low-income households has been around about 60% of homes that are retrofitted. In other words, homes occupied by low-income earners. That is over 22,000 homes that will be drier, warmer and healthier for people who need it the most.
Chris Hipkins.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Supplementary question to the Minister. What steps has he taken to ensure that the initial quality concerns with Warm Up New Zealand Heat Smart have been addressed, given an audit of 570 houses that had been insulated under the scheme found that 359, or 63% of them, had insulation problems, half of which were regarded as serious? And what reassurance can he give to the 37,532 householders that he just mentioned that their houses have been insulated to an appropriate standard and not had a slap-up job done so that he can trump up the higher numbers?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, that's a very serious question, and since the very start of the scheme we've insisted on very high standards. So the audit process, and every house that is insulated undergoes an audit process. There are 100 checkpoints to ensure that all aspects of the job are up to standard. The issues that have been raised in some of the audits are considered to be easily rectifiable, and every house is audited, that's right, by the installer, and then there is the other audits that come on. Now you guys can laugh. The reality is.
That's like Will checking his own claims.
Order.
The reality is that, well, are we going to have a go or not?
Order. The Honourable Jerry Brownlee is answering the question.
Mr Speaker, the standards that are being achieved are extremely high compared to, for example, the situation in Australia. But I do want to say that we've also held back payments from anybody that has a history of doing this. Others at a position where they've had strikes issued against them, and we are quite firm that if people do not rectify poorly installed insulation, then they will be out of the scheme as providers.
Question number 10, the Honourable Marion Street.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the